Hey people. This is one by request, and I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna turn the camera on and let it flow. Um, Basically, the question was, what's the difference between a master and a dom? Um, the reality is a lot. The reason is because to be a master, you have to be willing to do things that as a dom you don't have to. Let me explain. When you're a master, you are in control, total ownership of the person you're with. You are responsible for everything in their lives. As a dom, I'm not responsible for everything in your life. As a master, I am. It doesn't matter if you had a bad day at work. I have to be the one to be there to deal with it. It's your time of the month, and you're cramping and you need something. I'm the one who has to deal with it. Whatever it is, bad traffic, bad day at work, stupidity with family, whatever it is, my job is to be there and make sure that you are taken care of. Because the thing about it is that as a dom, I don't need to take care of you. I don't. That's not my job. My job is to make sure that I am being pleased. As a master, that you're going into a position where every little aspect of your life and their lives revolve around each other. So you have to be willing to sacrifice things that you want to make sure that the slave is doing the things that they're supposed to. You know, when when you've got a slave and you're working with her, you have to be patient. You have to be kind and loving, and you know, if you think that owning a slave just means you pick up something and you beat people, then you're wrong. Hold on, I gotta move my cat. When you're a master, you're responsible for everything in their lives, and they will always be looking to you for guidance on every aspect. A submissive, on the other hand, not necessarily so. I have a submissive right now that I play with on the every once in a while. Beyond that interaction, I really have nothing to do with her, and to me, that's the way I prefer a sub-dom relationship. When I'm ready, I play. When I'm not ready, I don't. I say I'm not. This is not now, not this weekend. As a master, I can't do that. As a master, I have to be willing to just say, doesn't matter. I have to be there. I have to take care of it. The old adage that has been around. Sorry, I'm just checking time. Been around for a long time, which is, you know, every master is a dom, and not every dom is a master, is absolutely true. To be a master, you have to be willing to do things as a dom you don't. There's also another little tweak in here, which is a daddy. And people are like, oh, that's age play. No, it's not. There is some age play. You know, daddy dom very well established in the gay leather community, but when he goes from daddy, from daddy dom to daddy's girl, you get this thing where people don't understand that part of what you're doing as a daddy is you're trying to build them and make them into a better person. They are not as responsible. You're not as a daddy. You are still ultimately responsible for them, just as a master is. But you're not. It's not set up to be necessarily a long-term relationship. Some do, some don't. The thing at the end of the day is, if you're going to be a master, and I'll tell you this just straight out to anybody who wants to be a master, you have to be willing to sacrifice. If you're not willing to sacrifice your own needs, wants, and desires, you're never going to succeed. You know what? If your slave does something wrong, but you want to fuck her, and you know that part of her enjoyment is being fucked by you, you have to be willing to say, I'm willing to forgo fucking her because I know that's going to teach her. Okay? One of the biggest difference between being a dom and being a master is the difference between owning a cat and owning a dog. Okay? When you own a cat, the cat's pretty much independent. He comes to you, you play with it, you do what you need to do, and the cat goes away. With a dog, you're responsible 24/7. You need to make sure that that your dog is taken care of, that he wants to be there to take care of you, but you have to be willing to punish them and do the things that are necessary to train them. Yeah, you can punish cats, but cats pretty much are going to be, they're aloof. They're going to be there when they want to be there, and they're going to be gone when they don't want to be there. That's kind of like what a sub, what a lot of subs are. If the sub that I'm working with now, if she decides that she doesn't want to see me anymore, that's the end of it. When it comes to a master-slave relationship, it doesn't end that easy. What I tell people, what my biggest advice is, like I said, is if you're gonna take on the position as a master, you have to be willing to put everything into it. And a second piece of advice is be consistent. I know I failed on that a lot, and I'm not gonna pretend that I'm an expert. I'm not the world's best master, and I'm not gonna try to pretend to be. But I'm happy with who I am, and I'm working on getting more consistent. What I want people to walk away with this from is just to know, if you're gonna do this, you have to put 110% into it. I don't care if you're a master, you're a dom, you're a sub, you're a slave, whatever. If you're not willing to put 110% into it, it's a waste of your time. This becomes, when you get to that level, this is your life. Walk away from what you know from the outside world. Boyfriend-girlfriend relationships aren't going to happen anymore. This lifestyle is that different. We are on a different planet, realistically, when it comes to the way that we do things. So, but, that's it for now. I know I'm rambling and, probably wasted 7 minutes of your life. So, but that's it for now. Be well and safe.